A little while since I've been on here. Oh, I guess I'll put it like this. I've been having a little pity party and just had to regroup a little bit because what I'm about is I'm here to try to get people to wake up and help us save our country, because it's almost gone, you guys. And some of you don't believe it because you haven't paid any attention, and because nothing's affecting you right this minute, you don't care. But in a few months, give or take, it could be weeks, could be a few months, but very shortly here, it's all going to be over. And the only way that that's going to not happen is if people stand up and become accountable. And I kind of named this video, "Why Don't You Care?" So I'm going to, based on that idea, I'm going to just try to hit on a few things here and try to get your attention, I guess, as things that you need to think about. And before I go a long ways, I want to start this out by, first of all, this is not a Democrat-Republican issue. This is we the people's issue. There's a move to destroy America, okay? Now, when I refer to as Obama, and some of you automatically you're Democrat, so you're saying, yeah, you're a Republican or whatever. I can't help it. They're in power right now. They are being used. They're puppets. They're being used, but it doesn't matter because they are doing what they're supposed to do. And we, you and me, we Republicans, Democrats, conservatives, whatever you call yourself, we have to stand up and stop this. Okay? Now it goes in the direction of Democrats, because Democrats overall are socialists. And I'm not saying you are, but your leaders are. There's some of them that make no bones about it. They're very much for socialism, communism, dictatorship. They've even called for it openly. And some of you have conveniently not heard that, or conveniently forgot that that was said, because that's not what you believe. It doesn't matter what you believe. That's what they're pushing. That's what their whole agenda is. So I have to point in that direction because that's who they are. But they is another story, and that's what I want to put out right now. And it's the New World Order. A lot of you have heard of it. Some of you have heard of it and think it's all BS. It's a fact. There's no BS involved. There's no propaganda. It's a fact. You can go online and pull it up. It's a fact. They are actually people like Soros. There's several of them, and these go back hundreds of years. Okay, this whole thing. But anyway, look it up. It all exists. It's all fact. And and Agenda 21. You have to look that up, because if you understand that is what they're about. It's what their plan is. Okay. When you understand the plan, then you start looking out at some of this stuff that's going on, and it starts making sense. Because otherwise, you look at some of these things and you're saying, oh, that can't be true. Why would they do that? Well, if you know what their agenda is, and the ultimate goal is the extermination of 92% of the population of the earth. Okay? When you understand that, then these other things fall into place real easily. Okay? And again, it's not conspiracy theory. It's not propaganda. This is a fact. This is what they claim. Okay? So you need to go in and you need to read Agenda 21. so that you understand why these things make sense. Okay? But anyway, why don't you care? What I've chosen to pull up here is you have Obamacare, which everybody's familiar with, and there's some of you still out there that are swearing that it's going to work. It's not going to work. It was never designed to work. And anybody, with the exception of a few people out there that have never had any health insurance, you all know it's not working. You all know that it's costing you more money. If you had to have any kind of health services yet, you all know that it's not the same as what it was before. You're not getting what you used to get. And you're paying more for it and you're getting less. Anybody that is involved in the system knows that. There's no guessing here. Now you got the doctors coming out. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but they're all banding together, and they're revolting. They're going to refuse anybody with Obamacare. That means pretty much everybody, if you've abided by the law, so to speak. But they're banding together, and they're not going to do it. So for those of you out there that want to insist that because you love Obama for whatever reason, that it's working, it's not working. These people are telling you it's not working. They're the doctors. They're the hospitals. They're the people that know whether it's working or not, okay? And it ain't working. So you sit there till you're blue in the face and say that it is. It's not working. It's failing. Okay? So why? That's why you need to ask. Why don't you care? You know, Obama hasn't done anything for you. Not one thing. If you're gay, he opened up the doors for gay marriages. So what? This border thing, he opened up the borders for all these poor children and everything. We can't even feed our own. What do you think is going to happen when these millions of people come in, getting all the goodies, at least right now, till they're all in here and they've managed to destroy our economy and give us all the diseases that they're bringing with them and all of that, and then it's shut off. Now, not only us, but them, all you crying heart liberals that think there needs to be amnesty for everybody. You know, now what you got is you got millions of them and all of us in a system that can't take care of anybody. Now what? Oh, I know what their answer to that is. And if you're a communist or a socialist, you know what the answer is too. Well, the government needs to take over and control and fix everything. What, like they fixed everything else now? Like they've stolen everything out of Social Security, and now they're saying they got to do away with it. Not repay it. Do away with it. Okay? That's how they're going to fix it? They're going to fix what? The only thing... and then this kicks into the next area. All of you guys out there that... and some of you still saying it. There's no FEMA camps. Now all of a sudden, headlines, they're opening up these FEMA camps that aren't there to put these illegal immigrants in for right now because of all these diseases that they're breaking out with. So they're trying to sort of quarantine them. But you notice how there's no FEMA camps, but now they're opening them up. And for those of you that are in total denial of all of that, there's 860 of them, at least, and they ain't for they are not for the illegal immigrants. They're just opening that up to warm them up, okay? And all of this stuff it's all leading to the economic collapse of this country, of bringing in martial law and taking over, instituting gun bans, all of this stuff. All of you people that have supported this crap for the last couple years here, you've fallen for all of it. That's okay. So you fell for it, okay? Now it's time to grow up. Look at what's going on, admit it, and get up and help the rest of us save this country. If you don't, we're all going down, and we're all going down hard. This is, like I said, you got to read Agenda 21. This is all a plan. All Obama and all these Democrats out there, they think they're going to have a place at the round table. They're not going to have one. This is a historical... This has happened like, I don't know how many times in history. And for those of you, if you happen to be a socialist or communist or anything, here's a little news. Try reading your history. It's never worked in the history of the world. And it ain't going to work now. And the reason why it won't work is because dictators like Obama, people that want to own you. And for all you Indians and you black people out there that are supporting this stuff, it's amazing. You didn't like it before, wait till you get this round. But it amazes me that people that have experienced some of those things are willingly following these people right back into slavery. It's amazing. The police states, you may not have it in your town too much yet, but look around, you're criminy. Read the newspaper. It's all over the place. They're killing people they don't have any business killing. They're arresting people and putting them in prison for garbage. And they're letting illegal people come in, known criminals, drug cartel, people like that, come across the borders with no ID, no nothing, and they're putting people in this country in prison for 15 years for getting caught with a little marijuana. You guys got to figure it out because it's all coming to a head real soon. You got the chemtrails, poisoning the waters, GMOs, Agenda 21, the killing, soft killing of 92% of the population. That's how it's done. They're not accidentally doing this stuff. They know exactly what's going on. And you could too if you did a little bit of research, or if you don't want to do the research, try listening to somebody. You got Obama just named a new commander over U.S. Troops in Europe. He's not even an American. He's a German. Do you understand what's going on? Half his cabinet are Muslims. If you get into all of it, you're going to find out half his cabinet that he has named are actually Muslim/communist and have been. So, man, 15 minutes goes by fast, but so I got to go. But here's the thing. These are just a few of the issues. If I could go on for another half hour, I could give you a ton more stuff. You guys know it. All you got to do is just open your eyes. But you're going to have to wake up now, because I'm not fear-mongering here. It's almost over. And you guys have to understand it. You have to get up and save. If nothing else, save yourself. You have to do that. All right? I got to go. I love you guys.